Welcome to History with Herodotus, where we embark on a journey through the annals of time, uncovering the secrets of civilizations past. Today, we find ourselves entwined in the mystique of the Etruscans, a people whose enigmatic presence has captivated historians and archaeologists for centuries. Like whispers from the ancient world, their legacy beckons us to delve into the shadows of history, to unravel the threads that weave together the tapestry of their existence. It is a story that stretches back to the dawn of civilization, when the first stirrings of human culture began to take shape. As we navigate this ancient landscape, we find ourselves amidst the Villanovan culture, a people who would eventually give rise to the Etruscan civilization. The Villanovans, named after the village of Villanova, where their distinctive artifacts were first discovered, were a group of Indo-European-speaking peoples who migrated to the Italian peninsula from Central Europe. They brought with them advanced metalworking techniques, which allowed them to craft tools and weapons of unparalleled quality. The Villanovans were skilled craftsmen, adept at fashioning intricate bronze figurines and ornaments that would later become hallmarks of Etruscan artistry. Theirs was a society of farmers and traders, who cultivated the rich soil of the Italian countryside and exchanged goods with neighboring communities. The seeds of urbanization were sown during this period, as small settlements began to coalesce around centers of trade and commerce. As the centuries unfolded, the Villanovans found themselves increasingly influenced by the Mediterranean world. Merchants from the eastern shores of the sea brought exotic goods, such as ivory and precious metals, which found their way into the treasuries of Villanovan chieftains. The air was alive with the sounds of haggling traders, the clanging of hammer on anvil, and the soft lapping of waves against the shore. The Mediterranean, that great highway of cultural exchange, played a pivotal role in shaping the destiny of the Villanovans. It was through this conduit that they came into contact with the Phoenicians, those master mariners from the eastern Levant who introduced them to the alphabet and the art of writing. This innovation would later allow the Etruscans to record their history, myths, and legends, leaving behind a legacy of inscriptions that would tantalize scholars for millennia. The process was gradual, a slow simmering of cultural and linguistic influences that would eventually coalesce into a unique civilization. The landscape itself seems to have played a role in shaping their destiny, with the rolling hills, fertile valleys, and rugged coastlines of the Italian peninsula providing a diverse canvas upon which they could paint their own distinct story. As the Villanovan culture continued to evolve, the Etruscan civilization began to take shape around 900 BCE with the emergence of distinct Etruscan cities such as Veii, Carrhae, and Tarquinia. These urban centers would become the epicenters of Etruscan power, culture, and trade, forging a complex network of alliances and rivalries that would define the destiny of the Italian peninsula. The Etruscans' mastery of metallurgy, particularly ironworking, allowed them to craft superior tools and weapons, which in turn enabled them to expand their territories through conquest and strategic alliances. One of the most significant events in Etruscan history occurred around 750 BCE, when they established a powerful confederation of 12 cities known as the Dodecapolis. This league would provide a framework for cooperation, mutual defense, and cultural exchange among the member cities, facilitating the spread of Etruscan art, architecture, and engineering innovations. The Dodecapolis also played a crucial role in shaping the Etruscan system of government, which was characterized by a complex interplay between monarchic and aristocratic elements. The Etruscans' interactions with other Mediterranean civilizations were a defining feature of their history. Around 700 BCE, they established extensive trade relationships with the Greeks, exchanging goods such as wine, olive oil, and metalwork for Greek pottery, sculpture, and architectural expertise. This cross-cultural exchange had a profound impact on Etruscan art and architecture, as evidenced by the construction of grand temples, such as the famous Portonaccio temple at Veii, which showcased a unique blend of Etruscan and Greek styles. As the Etruscan civilization continued to flourish, they began to leave an indelible mark on the Italian peninsula. The construction of elaborate tombs, such as the Tomb of the Reliefs at Carrhae, which dates back to around 350 BCE, provides a fascinating glimpse into Etruscan funerary practices and their conception of the afterlife. These tombs, adorned with intricate frescoes and sculptures, demonstrate the Etruscans' deep reverence for their ancestors and their desire to ensure a smooth transition into the afterlife. The Etruscans' engineering prowess is perhaps best exemplified by their remarkable achievements in hydraulic engineering, particularly the construction of the famous Cloaca Maxima, a complex drainage system that still functions today in modern Rome. This impressive feat of engineering, which dates back to around 600 BCE, showcases the Etruscans' advanced understanding of water management and their ability to adapt to the challenges posed by the Italian landscape. As the Etruscan civilization continued to thrive, they faced increasing pressure from their neighbors, particularly the Romans, who would eventually become a dominant force in the region. Around 500 BCE, the Etruscans suffered a significant defeat at the hands of the Romans, marking the beginning of a long and complex process of Roman-Etruscan interaction. The Etruscan city of Veii, once a powerful and influential center, was eventually captured by the Romans in 396 BCE, dealing a devastating blow to Etruscan power and prestige. Despite this decline, the Etruscans continued to exert a profound influence on the development of Roman culture, particularly in the realms of art, architecture, and engineering. The famous Roman statesman and architect Marcus Vitruvius would later write that the Etruscans were the authors of the principles of building, highlighting their enduring legacy in the world of architecture. As the Roman historian Livy noted, the Etruscans were the first to build temples with stone foundations and to use the arch in their construction, a testament to their innovative spirit and technical expertise. As the centuries passed, the Etruscan civilization gradually became assimilated into the broader Roman world, with many Etruscan cities and towns being absorbed into the Roman Republic. The last remnants of Etruscan independence were extinguished in 264 BCE, when the Romans annexed the Etruscan city of Volsinii, marking the end of Etruscan autonomy. And yet, despite this ultimate defeat, the Etruscans left behind a rich and enduring legacy, one that would continue to shape the course of Western civilization for centuries to come. Today, the Etruscans are remembered as a fascinating and enigmatic people, whose unique culture and achievements continue to captivate scholars and enthusiasts alike. Their art, architecture, and engineering innovations can still be seen in the many ruins and artifacts that dot the Italian landscape, a testament to their enduring creativity and technical prowess. The Etruscans may have faded into history, but their legacy lives on, a powerful reminder of the enduring power of human creativity and ingenuity. As the Italian historian and philosopher Niccolò Machiavelli once wrote, "The Etruscan nation was a great and powerful people who left behind a reputation that will last forever," a sentiment that continues to resonate with us today. That's all for today's History with Herodotus. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and until next time, remember that, to understand the present, we must first understand the past.